Hello, my name is Brittany and I'll be discussing Herlock's sales department. To begin, I would like to start off by telling you a little bit about the company. We create natural hair care products that aid the customer into better hair health. Our product assists with dryness, follicle damage, scalp disorders, and hair loss. So now I would like to tell you about our sales team. We are a diverse group of people who bring together our different views, experiences, and abilities to better the company and the experience of our customers. We work closely with the marketing team to determine the needs and wants of our customers. Our customers come in different ethnicities and with different hair textures. And because our team matches our customers, we have the ability to serve our customers quickly. At Herlocks, we are a successful multicultural hair care company that is continuously growing every year. With this success comes more responsibilities of each employee. This includes longer hours, more individual work, and more detailed collaborative work. With the demand for more from each worker, there has been some concern of balancing their work and personal lives. Some are missing too many days, too many meetings, or some are working too much and it's having a negative impact on their lives at home. Here at Herlocks, we want our employees to feel like they are wanted and appreciated. Because they already work hard, we do not need to require more from them in order to give them more flexibility that they need. After reviewing the needs of our employees and weighing all of our options, we put more flexibility into their schedules and put a cap on how long we can keep our employees at work. We also decided to host an annual family function for all employees. To make sure our vision of making sure all of our employees have the balance they need in their life, we need to make sure our managers demonstrate our desires as a company. Some of the traits that we are looking for is intelligent, a high level of energy, compassionate, and they're self-starters. Once we find all the managers with the traits that we want, we will instruct each manager to lead their teams with social proof. This means that each manager will happily embody working towards the success of all employees at work and their personal lives. Each manager will support each employee who is in need of taking time off to be there for their families for any reason, from sickness to soccer. Because each employee feels that the company genuinely cares about them and their families, the morale has drastically increased. Everyone is completing all of their work in a timely manner, work accuracy has increased, and employees are interacting more with one another and their managers. Thank you for listening to this presentation.
Thanks for taking interest in our presentation. My name is Aaron, and I will be sharing some information with you about information technology conflict at Herlocks. Can Herlocks use information technology? Yes. Information technology is technically considered even cardstock filing systems, so we will be using IT. To focus on how IT can help a growing business, it is important to look at the mandatory technological inclusions that will be needed and how these types of devices will help extinguish conflict and provide insurance and safety for Herlocks. Just like every other store, Herlocks needs physical security. Being able to know what happens within a store has proven to be a very difficult task for small shop owners. There's also a modern need for inventory available instantly, teleconference calls, and someone to keep up with repairs in a smoothly running network. In order to save time and money, it is best for small companies to outsource their IT needs. What conflicts can come from having technology in the workplace? There are a vast number of problems that can occur when technology is introduced into a situation. Outside of troubleshooting issues, there are common problems that occur when employers find things they do not approve of on coworkers or subordinates' social media. This can include things such as people pretending to be sick or someone talking poorly about another coworker. Some companies have had their employees agree to allowing their employer access to social media pages to screen for these types of situations. Other problems of tech at work might include browsing the internet for no reason or exposing trade secrets, like how recently in the news inadvertently but publicly mapping military bases while jogging. The possible or eventual conflicts that will occur in regular business concerning devices are not exactly comparable to the benefits that come from having IT in the workplace or from implementing social media camaraderie. Socializing on social media allows for workers to have a bit of free creative space. Also, group chats can be a lot of fun. More importantly, with access to browsers, workers can find answers to important questions on the internet. Having an electronic database system allows for a lot more manipulations to graphs, statistics of sales, growth, inventory, customers, their habits, and recurring trends. It may be very important to consider the physical security of documents in a network or keeping video records of who comes in the business door, especially if visitors force their entry after business hours. The free advertisement social media offers is an opportunity that should not be overlooked. If, as an employer, one is uncomfortable with checking up on workers to see if they are really ill when they have called to stay home sick, then one may actually be holding oneself back from maintaining a happy, honest environment. Your business will flourish if your outstanding workers can make posts online through our social media outlets. Posts about the work they do involving happy, creative events taking place at work. In Herlock's case, association through workers procures interest in our own page, and the names and purposes of products listed online may be seen when workers' friends click on social media pages and links to see the happy occurrences taking place in their community. There should be little conflict with actually using the devices installed to maintain the physical security of the store, the inventory, or the customer databases. Easy-to-use programs that workers are most likely already familiar with can be connected to more complex systems on the contract supplier's end. A one-time installation might occur with a contractor that should have a familiar technician assigned to the store when repairs occur. Short tutorials can be given on how to use the installed devices, how to scan crafted items, how to turn on and off the alarm, and how to make excerpts from recordings. When errors with programs and systems occur, prompts are automatically given from the operating system on how to fix the issues. Following the advice from pop-ups can be efficient at times. When this fails, it may help to turn the devices off then on. If this fails to correct the issues, it will be important to be able to reach the contractor's help desk for further assistance or to discover possibilities of having help come to her locks. Information technology outsourcing is very common. The Central Intelligence Agency has actually outsourced some of their database security to Amazon.com. Outsourcing consists of operators that manage remote tasks such as alarms, security footage, database information, and technical support. It is good practice for outsourcing companies to utilize designated personnel with specific companies to ensure familiarity and quality with unique systems at different sites. The managed network would provide the outsourced company updated information every night, so all sensitive and important information to her logs can be restored from support offsite in addition to the on-site restoration options. Since the information is available to the outsourced company, graphs that are unfamiliar to workers might be created with the help of IT support to produce evidence of new trends. After all, this is the nature of having help with a computer.
Hello, my name is John Watson. I'm the marketing manager for Herlock's Hair Health Company. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit today about our marketing department and what we do and why we do it. So, first of all, what is marketing and what does a marketing manager do? Well, Laura Lake, in her online article, A Beginner's Guide to Marketing, actually describes it best. So I have to steal what she said. Marketing is the process of teaching consumers why they should choose your product or service over your competitors. And as a marketing manager, basically the marketing manager manages the day-to-day marketing activities of the of the organization and develops a long-term marketing strategy for the company. more specifically, what are the roles of a marketing manager? Well, a common misconception of the marketing department is that they only handle advertising. And while advertising is a big part of it, it's not their only role. It's a big role, not their only role. They have many other responsibilities, and those include planning and advertising the promotional campaigns, monitoring and managing the social media, negotiating advertising contracts, producing marketing and promotional materials, acting as a liaison for the media, and lastly, conducting consumer and market research. All very much important. So each department within Herlock's Hair Health Company has their own unique style of management. What I found for my specific department was a little bit more flexible management style. Two of the big things that differentiate the marketing department from the other departments is flex time. Uh, Basically, you're working your own tailored 40-hour a week work schedule. Um, on top of that, the flexible workspace. Um, so you're required to use one office day a week, come to the office one day a week for meetings, for project presentations and such, just one day a week. And the rest of the work week is work wherever works best for you. Um, what we found is that creative thinking can't necessarily be encouraged within the office, and people work best in other places, a local coffee shop, for instance. So, just like other departments, we have challenges in the marketing department. However, they primarily fall into two categories, one of which is teamwork, and the other is our effective communication. So, with our teamwork, this is important because no one person defines the success of the department. It takes a crew to do what we're doing. Secondly, with teamwork, it's not necessarily the lack of teamwork that's an issue. Because our team is so close knit and so family like, there's a tendency to just agree with one another, which is a form of group think. Um, and that's one of our challenges is to deter group think rather than just agree with the first idea that comes to the table when we're having these meetings about our next promotional campaigns and advertising ideas. We really need to spur creativity and challenge one another and explore different alternatives to completing the same project. Um, but the second challenge is our communication. So, because our department is so lax compared to the standard 9 to 5 Monday through Friday job, we rely heavily on a constant flow of communication, and it can easily thwart or delay or even destroy any project if we don't stay in constant communication with each other and we're clear. Lastly, this is one of our Herlock's hair health product success stories. This gentleman bought one of our hair regrowth formulas. You can tell he was balding before we started using these products. These are all his pictures, not doctored. All of them submitted by him, by the way. 1 month into using the Herlock's hair growth formula, you can tell he's definitely regrown his hair. Looks much better. Found himself a lady, very very attractive lady, I might add. Um, Found great success. Decided to continue using it, and 3 months into using Herlock's products, you can tell just great hair health success right here. This is one of our most famous success stories shared across the internet. It's got like 3 billion likes. But customers are definitely encouraged to share their Herlock's rocks trend styles, hair product pictures, their success stories.
The Employee Experience Department. Human Resources Redefined. Our firm's culture is based on a be good to each other principle. This is deeply underscored in our treatment of the employees. Gone is the outdated title of human resources, which focuses on the employee as a tool and not as a willing participant in company goals. Instead, talent identification, acquisition, and development are handled through the Employee Experience Department. Our challenge is to overcome traditional perceptions of what HR is and engage our employees thoughtfully, respectfully, and with true partnership at the forefront of each interaction. The employee onboarding will be a key factor in setting the tone for each staff member's introduction to our culture. New employees will be assigned a facilitator from their department who will help them settle in. Expectations outlined in our core values will be emphasized and clearly demonstrated in every interaction. Managers will learn the why of our product and our employee philosophies and be given opportunities to demonstrate competency in their mastering of these areas. Relations will be improved as needed through engagement surveys, roundtables, and appropriately incentivizing staff. This will facilitate retention efforts as well. We seek to go beyond traditional compensation to recognize performance. Goal achievement will be recognized in multiple ways: through our quarterly award ceremonies, additional financial compensation, development opportunities, and quality of life boosters like extra vacation time. In addition to the normal commendations, acknowledgments, and rewards for the top sales staff, every quarter a different type of star performer will be recognized. This will not be based on any immediate fiscal contribution to the company's bottom line, but rather for that person's embodiment of one of our core values. The Employee Experience Department will focus on hiring and developing managers who act as a positive Pygmalion in support of their teams. Manager applicants will be required to demonstrate competency in leadership practices that align with this focus. We will seek managers whose beliefs support our organizational identity as a clan culture with adhocratic tendencies that is intrinsically motivated to ADB, as we call it, or always do better. Mentoring networks will be established to promote staff development and allow management staff the opportunity to learn from lateral and senior managers in all departments and physical locations of the firm. Efforts to ensure cross-cultural competency for our team will be considered in matching mentors with staff. Staff development and satisfaction is key to our success, and feedback will regularly be provided at all levels and will be 360 degrees in nature, with peer information available through our public management dashboard. Through these deliberate efforts to engage, incentivize, and develop staff, we will foster a happy, healthy organization that can more intensely and passionately focus on our brand and our clients.
These are my references.